Delco Dan's Dirty Golf Picks.
If you're going to bet on sports, bet with MyBookie.com, where instant access to the action allows you to bet on anything, anytime, from anywhere. Use promo code DRINKINBROS to get started with a double deposit up to $1,000. Welcome to Delco Dan's Dirty Golf Picks. That was an awful week. Awful week for me last week.
Yeah.
My God, man.
I mean, we lost money, but it wasn't terrible.
I lost a ton of money, so you can probably speak for yourself on that one. I had a lot of confidence going in. I usually don't bet more than $100, and I put $200 on each person. Bet 5 people, and the only one that saved me was a top 10 by Spieth. Otherwise, I lost $800.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, especially to lose in a playoff. You know?
Yeah, I really hated to see that.
No, I know you did.
Yeah.
And Holloway was at my house, too, and he goes, God damn it, imagine how happy Delco is. Even though he didn't win, you're just happy that I lost, so it's still 1-1. Otherwise, I would have had a commanding lead on you, and there's no way you could call
I
that.
was on the golf course myself, actually listening to it through the PGA Tour audio app.
Were you there? At the match? Was it in Fort Worth?
Oh,
why not?
I was playing golf.
Oh, playing golf.
And I was listening to the Colonial through my headphones.
Got it. Okay.
And I was ignoring my playing partners the entire time because I was just listening to Sam Burns win.
It was great to watch, and it was a blast.
We both had
the
moments.
last 2 weeks, the last 3 weeks of golf have been unbelievably dramatic and awesome. And
we both had moments where we thought we were going to win. Davis Riley took a solo lead going into 13.
Sure.
Everybody behind him too parred the easiest hole in the course, the par 5 11. Mm-hmm. And I thought Davis Riley was going to, after he hit that sand shot on 13 on the par 3, I thought he had a little 3-footer. He's going to make that and just kind of roll.
The conditions out there were horrific.
They were tough. Conditions were tough.
Homeboy got super lucky because he finished about 2.5 hours earlier than everybody else.
Sam Burns, yeah.
Yeah. And so he was in the clubhouse, and when he had that, I think it was -9, when he hung that on the board, I was like, oh shit, if this gets worse, that'll do it. It was a miracle, to be honest with you, that Scotty Scheffler even held on for a playoff.
He's a grinder.
God damn, dude.
What a grinder.
Every shot was like a long pars, like 8 feet, 10 feet, and you were just like, how long can this guy keep doing it? He did it all the way through the end, which is why he's still the best golfer in the world. And
hottest golfer in the world.
Well, you're refusing to bet against. I don't get it, but he's really fucking good and entertaining to watch. It was a blast. I'm just super pissed. That is the second player in the last 6 weeks that has lost in a playoff for me. Mm-hmm. So I'm not amped about that. However, this week is the Memorial. This is my tournament. Okay?
It's yours. Jack's place.
Been there 4 times. Gotten drunk there.
Multiple milkshakes.
I skinned my knee there. That's where I grew up. Mm-hmm. Threw up in college. The whole thing, everything you can imagine, I've done it at the Memorial. And I'm excited for this one. I feel a lot differently about this week.
They actually called you the Golden Bear in college, right?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. For my traps. There's these bear traps up here. We're the ones that got it. There's the ones that got it up there, the old bear traps.
But why golden?
Why golden?
Yeah.
I used to spray paint them gold.
Spray paint with?
Golden spray paint. That's what
paint.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went lead base, because we didn't give a shit back then. You know what I'm saying?
Very sterile.
And guess who graduated from The Ohio State University?
Did you graduate?
The Golden Bear. Golden Bear.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but I did it well. I could not graduate.
He was also a Fiji.
He was
He's one of my brothers.
It was a fucking terrible. That was a terrible fraternity on campus. There's a famous story too of him walking in there. The place had been destroyed after a party or whatever, and he goes, "You guys are fucking disgusting" or whatever, and they were like,
"Well, you do it in his voice."
Yeah, I don't do a Nicholas.
You don't do a Jack?
Do you? Can you do one?
It's like it's very high pitched.
It is. I can't do it. I can hear
Ross!
it. Yeah,
Ross, why can't you do my voice?
I think you're good enough with that one. You can lay that one down.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That'll work. But he walked in after a party, and they were like, "Oh, you guys are disgusting," or whatever. And they told him to shut the fuck up, old man, and mind his business. They did not know it was Jack Nicklaus.
Do you know he's being currently sued by Nicholas Incorporated or whatever, his own company?
Is he really?
Yeah.
So at Ohio State, he's a known asshole. Just a cocksucker. Everybody knows Jack Nicklaus is an asshole, right?
Yeah.
And he's got these courses all over America, and they're usually communities built within them. It's a Jack Nicklaus community. That's what they always say.
Right. So that company is suing him now because I guess he devalued the company by having his name in the public with Saudi Arabia.
Well, which he didn't, and he's come out numerous times and said, look, I'm not fucking playing in that thing.
Not playing, but he was supposed to be the architect, kind of like what Greg Norman is.
Ah.
And the only reason he might have not done it was because of this company.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll
So
see.
he didn't take any moral high ground, is what I'm saying.
I don't think he ever will, to be honest with you.
No.
Cocksucker is what I've heard. I don't really care.
Not my goat.
Not my goat either.
Not my goat.
It's Tiger for me.
Easily. Yeah.
Yeah. He's not my goat. Even though he went to Ohio State, he's not my fucking goat. So I'll say this. Fuck, man, we're doing a few shows today. I wish Tiger would come back and beat his record just somehow at like 58 years old.
It's not going to happen.
I know, but it would be so fucking awesome, wouldn't it? And don't you hope for it every single match he's in?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I want to see it happen.
Well, he's going to get one in St. Andrews this year, so.
I hope so. We'll find out.
Probably
He's not
but-
looked great. He's not looked great.
Well, you know.
Before we get to the winners and losers from last week, as always, MyBookie.com is our title sponsor for the sports show. Do you love sports? How about making money? If you answered yes to either of these questions, then MyBookie.com is the place for you. Not only does betting with MyBookie.com make every game more exciting, but when you sign up using promo code DrinkinBros, your first deposit is instantly doubled up to $1,000. With thousands of bets to make on all your favorite sports, there's no shortage of ways for you to win at MyBookie.com. On top of having amazing lines and props, including the best golf odds in the biz, MyBookie.com is also home to several exclusive contests and promotions that you can't find anywhere else, and that is true, including in this show. Not a lot of sites have top 20s every single week. These guys do. Get off the couch and get in the game with MyBookie.com and turn your love of sports into a new side hustle. Head to MyBookie.com today and use the promo code DrinkinBros to get your first deposit instantly doubled up to $1,000 and start winning today. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie.com. Let's go to last week's Charles Schwab Challenge. Let's hear your winners and losers here. Delco, how'd you do?
Well, we won $680 from a Kevin Na top 10, $100 there, plus $490, and then Davis Riley top 20, plus $190, only $100 there, so $680 in winnings, $800 in losses, so a net of minus $120.
That's not bad. Look, man. So I won 150 off of Spieth, and then I lost $1,000. So what am I? I was down 850. Total.
Listen, there was a lot of inexcusable no-shows this week. Justin Rose, Kevin Kisner, a guy who constantly talks about Colonial being one of like the few spots that he can win. Doesn't even make the cut. Mm-hmm. Then obviously Hoagie Fest is clearly over.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
That we got beefs by the listeners. They were like, "Hey, dude, both of us were on Hoagie, and he didn't even make the cut.
Didn't make the cut.
He fucked us, dude.
Yeah.
We ordered a Hoagie, and what we got was a sandwich on white bread. Just a little tiny fucking
got a
white
turd
bread
sandwich.
Yeah.
Is what we got. Yeah.
That's what we got. So no Scotty Scheffler this week at the Memorial. I have a theory on this. I want to hear yours, why he wouldn't play this.
Well, we got 2 weeks to the U.S. Open. Mm-hmm. It's been a grind, obviously. Colonial, PGA Championship.
Yep.
And then next week is Canadian Open before the U.S. Open. So maybe you want to take a week off, go to the Canadian Open, kind of get the reps in, and then hit the U.S. Open. Just, I think it's just kind of like a weird spot in the schedule.
I have a different theory. Having been to this tournament numerous times, this is a very fucking hard course.
It's a hard course.
It's really hard, and I think
You just got punched in the dick.
yes, and I think you want to ride in with the confidence you still had off this winning streak. And let's face it, if the win conditions weren't what they were, he probably wins by 3 or 4 shots. So take a week off. You don't want to go back out in the trenches of Memorial because it's a deflating course out there. So
It is. Obviously, last year, John Rahm was in the lead until he had COVID.
yeah.
So COVID really won.
Yeah.
So Cantley was gifted the win.
Did you have him last year in this tournament?
I forget. I just remember like you
They pulled him
texted
off
me.
the course.
They pulled him off on Sunday with like a 5-stroke lead.
I remember what it was. You had bet somebody, and you said, all I need is John Rahm to get COVID and be pulled off the course, and he did.
Yeah.
And I think your guy went on to go and win this tournament, actually.
I didn't have Cantley.
Oh, you didn't have Cantley. Okay.
I had whoever. I think I had Morikawa.
Gotcha.
Who finished like right there.
Gotcha.
Or it might have been the year before. I forget. Either way.
I'm taking a peek at your card there. Okay, good, because we'll see in a second.
Yeah.
But with that, no Scheffler. John Rahm is the fucking favorite again this week. Clubfoot.
2 years ago, won Memorial. Last year, probably should have. I mean, he won Memorial. Like, let's just. Cantley didn't win last year.
Right.
But Cantley has won this tournament multiple times now, technically, and he's always going to show up. But they're not going to be on my cards because fuck that. Like, what's the point?
I don't have any of these.
Living safely. Let's live dangerously.
I don't have any of the top 5 guys on any of my cards, to be honest with you. Because Rory is number 2 here, McIlroy. Cantley's 3. Xander Schauffele is in the mix at 4.
Now,
I got Spieth at 5.
I'm
as far as top 5
feeling,
favorites.
I'm going all in on a big name this week.
Are you really?
But his odds are very juicy.
Okay, who do you got?
We're talking Pretty Ricky.
Oh, shit. No way.
We're talking Ricky Fowler, 100 to 1.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen his odds that high.
He is actually kind of, I don't know if Vegas is paying attention. He's starting to play better.
Okay.
He's starting to find himself. He's been in the wilderness the last year and a half or so. Even so, he finished 11th last year at Memorial. Has a good course history here. I have him to win at 100 to 1, $50 there. I also have him to top 10 at 8 to 1.
Okay.
$100 there.
Yeah.
And the top 20 at plus 330, $150 there. I'm all in on Ricky this week.
If he loses, just looking at that card, pop that up one more time.
If he just misses the cut, it's
if he misses the cut, you're out $300.
Yeah.
Just on Pretty
just
Ricky
on
alone.
Ricky. Yeah.
That's a fucking bold move, Cotton. Who else you got to win here?
We got Adam Scott at 64 to 1, $50 there. Patrick Reed, 58 to 1, $50 there. He he wears the PXG hat, but he no longer has any PXG clubs in his bag. It's a weird sponsorship deal.
Wow.
He wears a lot of weird sponsors and clothing in general.
He's a weird guy, though.
He is a weird dude.
Yeah.
And his wife, too, who has like a burner account that just tweets at the PGA.
The Masters I was at, he won that year, and he's been playing well these last few weeks. I think it's a really good pick.
He's starting to put it together, yeah.
That's a really good pick.
So, and then we also got Patrick Reed to top 10 at plus 475, $100 there. And then top 20s are Adam Scott, plus 250, $200 there. Ricky, as I said, plus 330, 150 there. Kurt Kitayama, 6 to 1, $100 there. Carlos Ortiz to top 20, 7 to 1, $100 there. And then Duff Daddy, Jason Duffner.
Wow. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
12 to 1 to top 20.
Okay.
$100. $100 to win, $1,200 just for a fucking top 20.
Wait, what now?
Yeah.
It's 1,200 to 1 for a top 20
For a
Jason?
top
Why?
20.
I don't think I've ever. I've never seen odds that high. Why?
Because Duffner hasn't really played well in the last, I don't know, like decade.
I'm looking for his. I can't even find his name here down. I mean, it's so far down the list.
To win? Yeah, it's
Yeah, Jason Duffner plus 1,200 for top 20.
for a top 20.
Fuck.
All he's got to do is top 20.
Yeah, I'll sprinkle on that. God damn it, dude.
Does that get your dick hard?
It does. That does for sure. Like, I'm in on that. Fucking A, plus 1,200 just to go to the top 20. I'm in. You've talked me into it. God damn it, dude. Fuck. All right. All right.
He's got to do.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm in on that. All right. Here's mine. You ready for this? Here's my picks here for the week. Scheffler is obviously out of this week. I have...
You should bet on him anyway.
No, dude. He's
Out of principle, you should bet on Scheffler.
It's not here. It's not here. I'm going with some familiar names, a couple of them, and I'm going to go with one of your guys who you mentioned earlier that I don't enjoy, but he has won this before, Colin Morikawa.
He won the year they had 2 tournaments here.
Yeah.
He won not the Memorial, but the whatever the sponsorship deal was. I forget what it was. Yeah, it's not important.
No, not important. Cam Smith.
Oh, Workday. He won the Workday.
Oh,
That's
Workday.
what it was.
Got work. You got work.
This one's for you, Workday.
Yeah. I got Cam Smith. There's a guy that I've loved the last few weeks, and I think he's super close.
So Cam Smith's 18-1, 22-1. What is he?
Cam Smith is 22-1.
Okay.
Yeah, that's big boy odds. Like, I'm fine with that. Victor Hovland has been playing well all year. That's a guy that I think might actually win the British Open. Like, he's going to win one of these fucking tournaments, dude.
Hovland's a stud. He just has like a crippling deficiency in his game, and it's his short game.
He's going to get over it, though.
He can't chip.
I get it. He's going to win one of these fucking things.
I don't think you can win Memorial without being able to chip.
So, yeah, I'm going to go with Cam Smith, Victor Hovland, Colin Morikawa, and then my sleeper here, which is like a gajillion to one, is Corey Connors. So he's at 45-1, and
That's
we'll
not
see
a gajillion. That's like a mid-tier guy.
Bro, that is the last horse at the Kentucky Derby is 45-1. Usually
Ricky
your odds.
Fowler is 100-1.
I'm with you on that.
Okay.
I'm betting Ricky Fowler. Like I'm not going to do.
Wait, you're taking his victory pick again?
I'm not. I'm not going to pick him to win. However, I'm going to pick him in the top 20 because that value is fucking crazy for top 20. And Jason Duffner, I'm going to take that as well. Those are the only two I'm taking out of this.
Okay.
You're not taking Hot Bob's advice of not mess up the Matrix. He's picking and pulling from the Matrix.
I always do it.
You
and
can't do that.
I don't really care.
It's a full Matrix.
But one that I will, I'll hop along down the road with you on Patrick Reed, though, and Adam Scott. Those aren't my guys, obviously. I'm going to bet on your guys because I usually sprinkle on your guys as well.
And you want to win money even if I win.
What's that? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think Ricky Fowler's going to win.
Probably not.
I don't.
Probably not.
I can't even remember the last year he's won. Can you?
Fuck. Maybe, like the top of my head, I'll look it up. Maybe 2018. I'll look.
Isn't that fucking nuts, dude? Ricky Fowler hasn't won. He's barely held on to a tour card this year, right?
I mean, he's kind of grandfathered in with the amount of money he's won on tour, so he just keeps running
Popping
that
up
back.
in like weird events and shit like that. But like, I don't even know the last year he won a fucking tournament.
So his last win was in 2019 at the Phoenix Open.
Waste management?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Man, that would have been fun to have been there for that.
I think that was the year after he beefed it against Hideki.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to be a fun week. Look, whether or not we have picked a winner here in the last couple of weeks is irrelevant. We've been at the top of these fucking leaderboards. You and I, personally, have had, I think the last 4 weeks, have had 2 players in the top 3 going into Sunday.
I mean, the Byron Nelson, Sebastian Munoz had the lead for like 59 holes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, we're right there with all of these picks. So I don't really fucking feel that bad. 2 of them lost in a playoff, for Christ's sakes. And then you had a win. I had a win. These are the correct bets. Jesus Christ. Just a little bad luck here and there. We would have had 4 fucking wins already.
I just want to call my shot with Ricky this week and look like a genius if it happens. But honestly,
It's a big boy pick.
the person I feel most confident out of the 3 of my wins, I like Patrick Reed. I would, if you had to,
I
if
agree.
you only could bet one, I would go with Patrick Reed.
I'm going to put money on Adam Scott and Patrick Reed. I'm not taking Ricky Fowler to win out of those 3. But I don't bet the full matrix with you. I pick and choose, and I do what I want.
Right.
Because you're not my fucking dad.
Yeah,
So,
you take the red pill.
Yeah. So that's what I do, and I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. At the end of the day, you can bet with us or against us on mybookie.com. If you're in Dublin, enjoy the Memorial and have some Irish car bombs for me, okay? God damn it, I miss it. I don't know what that heat's going to be like, but Jesus Christ, dude. The party atmosphere at the Memorial is amazing. Go to mybookie.com. Bet with us or against us. For Delco Dan, I'm Ross Patterson. We'll see you on the links.